y'all, to one of my birthday episodes. Yay! And today, we're going to have a big bowl of cereal with some help from Noble Otter.
It's a Christmas morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. It's great to see you. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres, why, come on in the live chat and meet the Whiff Pack, a cool group of folks from all over the world hanging out. They'd love to meet you, too.
They would, especially for Marcus's birthday. We would love to have you in there to celebrate with us. So, for our mention today, we wanted to show you 'Tis the Season. We opened this last year for the holidays, and it is super, super glorious.
Y'all, it is not an evergreen. We've kind of realized over the last year, this is a Hanoki scent, and there's some raspberry in there. It has become one of our favorite seasonals. Noble Otter, you sure did this one right. We love it, and I'm so excited for today's when this popped up as the Black Friday special. My skirt blew way up. What is our soap today?
Toons and Spoons, and there may even be some Fruit Loops on this label. Let's meet the soap.
All right, y'all, so from the sales page at nobleotter.com, Mom, where's the remote? The cartoons are starting!
Remember those magical Saturdays filled with endless cartoons and heaping bowls of fruity cereal? With Toons and Spoons, you can relive that joy every morning. As you lather up, vibrant scents of lemon, lime, grapefruit, and sweet orange fill the air, just like the zesty aroma from your favorite cereal. A touch of lavender adds a soothing note, while warm vanilla, creamy milk, and subtle sandalwood evoke the comforting finish of that last delicious spoonful.
Transform your shave into a delightful trip down memory lane. Toons and Spoons isn't just about shaving. It's about starting your day with a smile and a nod to simpler times.
I can see why you wanted this for your birthday.
Y'all, but here's the thing. I have got a fabulous Fruity Hoops EDP from Lather. LATHR smells just like Fruit Loops. But if I know Noble Otter and reading these scent notes, there are some nooks and crannies in here that are going to be a little different. Lavender, soothing note with creamy milk.
Ooh-wee.
Y'all, we're looking at the work of some fine perfumers here, taking on a breakfast cereal, and I can't wait. Let's unbox that!
Since this one's for your birthday, I feel like you've got to open this
And
one.
this is from our friend Garrett at the Shave Supply here in California. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we've got some of our favorite stickers for the Shave Supply. And look at this logo.
Classy.
Okay, let's see if we've got the right soaps.
Did we get all the birthday fun? Let's see.
Oh, and we've got a note. It says, "Dear Marcus and Sarah, thanks again. I hope all is well," from Garrett.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And thank you for this. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, that label. Oh, boy.
This is what I was hoping for my birthday soap, y'all. It is holographic.
Look
at how shiny it gets.
Those
y'all.
colors, my goodness.
That's what I love about the wet shaving world. They made a Fruit Loop soap.
Yeah.
But they went hard on the label. They went hard on the scent notes. They went hard on the base. So y'all, I've got my Tom and Jerry's sleeping bag and Pee-wee's Playhouse on TV. We are ready for this first impression. Look at how the Otter's like splashing the milk and the Fruit Loops are going
And he has a
over
little
it.
sleep mask on. Look at him.
And he's in his pajamas. We should have done this.
We should have done it.
All right, y'all, here we go. I'm going to take this in. Birthday first.
Oh, yeah. Birthday breakfast, right?
Look
Here
at
we go.
this pour. Yeah, we should have shot this in bed. Could have been breakfast in bed. Breakfast. All right, here we go.
Oh, good old whiff.
Woo! Y'all, I bring you glad tidings of great joy. I didn't know which direction this was going to go. Super realistic Fruit Loops.
Right.
Or more imaginative, lactonic, lavender and milk kind of directions like the scent notes indicate.
But?
Y'all, just like it should be on your birthday, you get the best of both worlds. They're both.
Oh.
They are both in here. A super, look at my face, a super realistic hit of that breakfast cereal that we love so much. And then, at about a 20 to 30% intensity under that, a whirlwind of stuff going on. Creamy milk, beautiful vanilla, even, yes, that sense of lavender. This might be your breakfast cereal barbershop, y'all, and I am over the moon about it. Hold on. There is so much going on in the second act of this. I love that the first act is just solid Fruit Loops, exactly what you'd want. And then they've added to it in a way that doesn't get in its way and doesn't keep it from being that beautiful, nostalgic breakfast cereal and doesn't make it grow up a whole lot either, Lee. It just makes it better. It just gives it that sense of milk in the bowl. It just gives it that sense of being somewhere safe while you enjoy it and your Pee-wee's Playhouse.
How creamy does it get? Like, is there a lactonic side to
That's
it?
part of what I love about that underpinnings of those 30 to 40%. There's a gorgeous lactonic in it that brings a sense of cold milk to the table. And then, let me see if I can sense that lavender and how that is sitting.
You got it.
So, y'all, if you take a really deep whiff of this, it goes Fruit Loops, Fruit Loops, Fruit Loops, milk, Fruit Loops, milk, Fruit Loops, milk, lavender.
Oh, just the whisk.
Okay. Well, I feel like if it had been Fruit Loops all the way to the very end, this would have been a little bit too childish.
Okay.
Not that that makes it grow up, but it just makes it a little bit more ready for your day. If you're going to have that on your shoulder for 5 or 6 hours, that's the version
Not as
you'd
an
want.
abrupt of a transition going from, cartoons
it's
to
a
real life.
gentle goodbye of the scent.
there
It's
you go.
not an Irish goodbye, a door slamming.
Yeah.
It's a very gentle, now wasn't that fun sort of a sense as it leaves you. Wow. Noble Otter, I know it's me you're talking to here, so this might make some sense, but I'm going to call this Fruit Loop sense one of your masterpieces. This is absolutely beautiful. And y'all, boys, everything you would want it to be. Okay, I want you to join me in this bowl of cereal. Take it.
Yes, I want a bite of this bad boy. I love the metallic thing.
I know. I can't get
so
over.
many things happening.
I can't get over the level of care.
I hope you can get a good enough picture to show them because
I hope so.
this is a thing.
I know.
Okay.
We need that little wooden spoon from Shea Mercantile.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, all right, here we go.
Oh wow.
What do you get?
Okay, I am there on Saturday morning. It's funny. I think my mouth almost wanted to start watering,
Right.
and then, like you said, it got a little more. I don't want to say mature. That's not the right word.
Right.
But it's a nice transition from childhood as you grow up.
Right.
It's not too abrupt.
Right.
You know.
It doesn't grow up all the way.
Yeah.
It just takes the edge.
There you go. Right.
Yeah,
We got to keep our inner kids in there a little bit.
What do you get for the lactonic?
Okay. It's, because when you put your Fruit Loops in, they're sweet and it changes the milk. So it's not just straight up milk for me.
Right.
It's that little part that's left at the end of your cereal.
Right.
It's like the sugary milk it's there, but it's not just straight up plain milk.
Now, you're going to find right now in the live chat, if you're here during the premiere on YouTube, a poll. Hitting the chat right now. Do you think that Fruit Loops are all different flavors, or do you think they're all the same flavor, just different colors?
Like Skittles,
Answer the poll. We're very curious. Now, am I totally wrong about this maybe being a breakfast cereal barbershop? Do you get a little of the lavender hiding in
So
there?
I'm going to pretend I'm not smelling an ode to Fruit Loops. I'm just going to jump in and see what the smell
There.
brings. Okay, let's see.
Shake the Etch-a-Sketch, folks.
Here we go. Okay. I don't know how that made it more Fruit Loops. That was crazy. Okay, hold on. That was not a good strategy. It's very good. I even heard the crunch in my mouth of the cereal.
Hey!
How did that happen?
Right, well, power of suggestion with scent, it's very strong.
Which is funny because I was trying not to smell the Fruit Loops and then I got overpowered. Okay, so I'm just going to go diving in for the lavender at this point because that didn't work.
Isn't that a glad tiding, a great joy for the Fruit Loops fans? You can't not find it in here.
Can't
it's
not.
amazing. And there's a scent note. I know we haven't jumped to scent notes yet.
Yeah.
But they said grapefruit.
Oh,
Grapefruit.
right.
My sworn enemy before we started this show. And yet, I think that is kind of what helps give it a tiny bit of a sense of not being the actual Fruit Loops, but something even more sort of magical.
But I
swirling
think
around.
grapefruit into lavender are real good friends.
So think Vincent.
Right,
from,
and other
Gentleman
ones that we've
Snow.
had before, they do go well
right.
together. Like sweet but vibrant, kind of. When you watch your old cartoons, the colors are super poignant.
Right.
I feel like that's this. The colors are turned up in the best of ways.
Yes, a gorgeous saturation mixed
That's
with
the word.
a firm intensity on this, y'all. It is just well balanced, beginning to end.
The lavender, it almost, I think, just helps the fruit be brighter.
Right.
I think that it's its only job of just a gentle nudge of the bright fruity side
Yeah.
into the sweet, milky, creamy side.
Love it.
And the lavender, it just helps them kind of jump from one to the other.
Yep.
Like I know you got it more at the end. I kind of get it in the middle. Like it's just helping turn up the saturation, like you said, and just make it a little bit more of a bougie, Fruit Loopy kind of vibe.
We are now officially experts on lactonics because we just shot Noggin on Heaven's Door from Barrister and Mann. I adore the lactonic that is hiding under the surface of this. And I think my other Fruit Loop scents are devoid of the lactonic.
Yeah.
This is the full picture, y'all. You get the milk scents, the creamy
I
scents.
do. And you know, it's funny because I when we smelled our first strawberry milk vibe,
Right.
it is a fruit with
Yes.
milk. And I remember us thinking like, it's just going to be strawberry quick, right? And then we took a whiff. Oh, no. That is not what it was. Same thing here.
It was
like,
Crybaby Milk, the
There
Melanie
you go.
Martinez scent, y'all. Yes, right.
and this is like a whole nother side of those type of scents.
Right.
And it would not be Fruit Loops if it didn't have that lactonic part to it. Like you need that in here
Yes.
to know that it is Saturday.
And y'all, I love that this is a younger sense of cereal because I got news for you. High school kids eat their Fruit Loops different. They eat them on the way to school out of a Ziploc bag. It's when you were little that you would get your Pee-wee's Playhouse and your big bowl of Fruit Loops and milk and maybe some toast and, well, you've seen the commercials, part of this balanced breakfast. And that's what I love. It takes me back to those days, not of stressing out about my physics final, but about just enjoying Pee-wee's Playhouse and probably some Warner Brothers after that and a few Menudo shorts thrown in for fun. And your only responsibility was waking up 2 days later for school. That is the feeling I get from this, of having nothing to worry about for at least the next 24 hours. And what a great way to start your day. Let's look at these set notes. All right, y'all. So back to the sales page at nobleotter.com.
As you lather up, it does say vibrant scents of. I think these might be all the colors of the Fruit Loops.
So let's see. Hold on. Lemon, that's yellow,
Lemon.
right? And then limes are green.
Yep.
And then what's grapefruit?
Grapefruit. There's a pink one.
I'll take that.
work?
Pink. And then
We have
sweet orange.
Yeah, there's an orange one. There's also a blue thorn in here, but I think that's just for fun.
For those of you who took our survey in the live chat for the premiere, I got bad news for you.
Nope.
I am totally sure that these Fruit Loop colors taste different, but they don't. All Fruit Loops apparently taste the same.
Yeah.
And the colors are different.
So close your eyes, have a few bites, see what you think. But
Until I see a science fair project on this, I am not going to believe it.
a touch of lavender adds a soothing note, while warm vanilla, creamy milk, and subtle, I forgot, sandalwood evoke the comforting finish of that last delicious spoonful.
Okay, y'all, this isn't just what Fruit Loops taste like.
No.
This is what you hope
Yeah.
Fruit Loops taste like. This is what your memory tells you Fruit Loops taste like. So I'm going to say it. This smells better than Fruit Loops. Do you sense the lavender and the sandalwood? How grown up does this
hold
get
on.
for you?
I'm gonna go look for those now. I forgot.
But what a great wood to put in with the milk.
Yeah,
because
that
milk already
creamy.
has a creamy sense, and sandalwood has a creamy sense. Yeah, I might have to add some wood chips to my
Right.
cereal.
Well, and then I was thinking, like, should the sandalwood kind of be like the TV trays or like the coffee table you're hunching over, you know, when you watch?
That's why she's here, folks.
I don't know if it's in there. Hold on. Let me check.
Okay.
I think for me it goes into the creamy lactonic side, like it just kind of disappears into there. But again, I think it just makes it that more luxurious vibe happening here.
Right. And there are certain scents, like vanilla, that aren't present enough in their basic form. They need a second scent note to kind of grab onto. So the Vanilla Bean Dream that we have
Right.
uses orchid, or Nano Bread uses bananas to be the carrier for that vanilla. Y'all, this uses the sandalwood to carry the lactonic and vanilla scents through to the end. So, y'all, I looked for the most birthday-esque bowl and brush I could find. This is from Haley's Artisan. I call this my vanilla ice cream bowl because the lather ends up looking like a big
sprinkles.
bowl of ice cream. And my cola brush from Josue, because on your birthday you get to have a big glass of Coke with your breakfast cereal.
Oh, this
I
pour.
hate ruining this
to-
pour. I'm going to go from the edge so it doesn't
There you
really
go.
do it so much.
Oh, you
Beautiful.
can see the vanilla though.
About a mid-level hardness
a
to
lighter
this
color
soap.
swap, so there is vanilla. They're not
too
wrong.
hard, not too buttery. And y'all, if you have this bowl, do not push your soap into the sides. Those honeycombs are for building the lather. You want to push your soap into the bottom ridges where your brush is going to know exactly how to get it. And this is our bougie sprayer from Sean and Julie Smaldridge. Thanks, you guys. Here is how we build our lathers here in the Barbershop Duet. We start with the patented vertical bloom. We wet the soap, but we let the water chill out at the bottom of the bowl. We're going to come back for it later, because right now our goal is just to bring that soap onto the bristles of the brush itself. And for that, you don't need a crazy amount of water. So we're going to go forward. We're going to go backward. Are you smelling it? We're going to go backward, and we're going to push down a little bit till we feel the backbone, and then patented Barbershop Duet move. Spin the brush in your hand a quarter turn. Do it again. You're going to start to get a little spirograph pattern at the bottom of the bowl, and that soap is going to load onto the bristles in a new orientation. And then turn the brush again. Keep going and repeating this process until about 80% of the soap is loaded onto the bristles of your brush, so that your lather is going to be built in between those bristles, not at the bottom of a bowl. And then, when most of that soap is loaded onto your bristles, now dive down and get the rest of that water involved. The bubbles start big, and then they start getting smaller and smaller and smaller until they start turning into yogurt. And boy, Josue, I love this brush because it has a heck of a backbone on it, y'all. This is a Yaki brush, 22 millimeters. I use this like a pencil in the bowl. Look at this, y'all.
Does this feel like a birthday breakfast? Like
Really
you would have had
does.
your like Fruit Loops having
I'm
it? You know?
so happy right now.
Did you have a certain cereal that you always had on hand, or do you guys swap around?
Oh, we had to have grown-up cereals. So like grape nuts. I mean, Honey Bunches of Oats was kind of the most fun cereal we get. But that's why we went to Grandma's house, because that was the land of cocoa and Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, that looks milky and creamy.
Y'all, you can't even see the bowl anymore. This lather at Noble Otter is a thing. There was a birthday tradition where you could choose any restaurant you wanted to go to in the whole world on your birthday. Your boy here usually did not want to go to the nicer places. He usually chose McDonald's. However, the McDonald's chicken nuggets were released one year right before my birthday. So I don't think I would have gone anywhere else in the world. And if you remember those original nuggets, they were better. Y'all, that is a textbook lather. That is exactly what you want. And that took 3 minutes to build. Amazing. Now, when we do watch our Shave Arcade videos, we love to see how Angela coats the face with a lather. So while we don't do shaving, I'm just going to hand this to you.
Look at that lather.
You do with that what
But it's
you
your
want.
birthday.
I know. Here,
Okay.
Y'all,
Oh
look
my goodness,
at that.
3D, so thick.
I want you to feel this on your face. We
we're
do
going
not
for it.
shave with Noble Otter enough, y'all.
Oh boy.
Is that beautiful?
I actually was saving 'tis the season, but now I don't know which one I'm going to go first for. Jeez, that is quite a lather. You are right. And this smells wonderful. I do have to say, now that it's lathered up, the citruses and stuff, that vibrancy went up even more.
I'm telling you, and this is something you will only find here on the Barbershop Duet. This is is this real Fruit Loops or is this better with? On 3, 1, 2. Y'all, I think an improvement has been made.
I think here I can hear the crunch of the cereal.
Right.
Here, somehow it's that bright aroma part that really kicks in, like you just open the box or something.
And I bring you glad tidings of great joy. We were talking to one of the Whip Pack members who said he can't really smell a Fruit Loop soap because he used to work next to a vape store and all that vape juice used to smell like Fruit Loops. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This does not smell like that vape juice when you're walking downtown San Francisco and somebody lets a cloud go next to you. It's not that. That gets very syrupy sweet. That gets way too crazy too fast. This is more of a real Saturday morning in your bowl. Lactonic, lavender, sandalwood. So if you have had Fruit Loops sort of ruined for you, this, again, the wet shaving world might fix it. And y'all, I'm just curious how far down a Fruit Loop scent can go, but we're going to chase it all the way. This is the perfect Marcus birthday set, y'all. Thank you, Noble Otter, for knowing how much my inner child would need something like this. I've got some fabulous green Irish tweeds, but that's not why I like to celebrate my birthday. I like to remember those times with my family and friends. I like to remember being 11 with my friend Jason, whose birthday was 6 days before mine. So there was all kinds of parties and adventures and putt-putt golfs and arcades and go-karts and things that were a part of the Christmas season for me. So y'all, I know I'm also going to do a couple of a little bit more grown-up soaps here for my birthday, but this is the absolute perfect start, because this is just the absolute kind of Marcus party scent that I would appreciate.
It's the other side of the shaving world that we didn't realize that we needed, this nostalgic side. It just takes you back to a time and place in your life that you can just reconnect to again in a different way.
And one of the reasons we started this show was we were watching somebody shave on YouTube. Somebody who you would think stereotypically would be a little bit more on the Hell's Angel side of things. And he looked at the camera with this big smile, and he said, "Today I'm going to shave with Saturday Morning from Katie's Bubbles because it smells like Fruit Loops."
And we said, what?
We are home, y'all. This is our community.
So, if you had to disguise your nostalgia and be able to wear this to work, I feel like if you had the splash of this on, you could totally sneak into work, and it wouldn't be too overwhelmingly childlike.
I don't know. If some dude walked past me with this, I think my nose would be enough of like,
can I have a bite?
Fruit Loops! However, that being said, I think this is how you would identify your friends and compatriots at your office, is they are willing to smell like this.
I also feel like if we were going to go to Disneyland, that this would be the perfect one to throw on, because that'd be the right kind of crowd too.
When I die, put this on me in the casket. That casket's going to double as the world's greatest piff table.
We do have a lot of soap. There's no way we can use this all up. Let me just say.
I have an existential crisis every time I do the math. But without this, wouldn't be complete.
Nope. We needed more.
Anywhere close.
Yep.
This is amazing. And I love having a second version of one of my favorite scents, because this is quite different. If you have a Fruit Loop scent already and you love it, you might want to take a look at this.
You had an aha moment the other day when you were standing in front of the shave den trying to decide what to wear at night.
Y'all, even though her sister makes fun of us, we sometimes put on an EDP at bedtime. And more often than not, I will reach for my lather Fruity Hoops. Why? Well, when you go out for a midnight snack to the kitchen and you can't decide what you want to eat, what do you eat? What do you eat? Come here. What do you eat? Cereal.
Yep.
So when I don't know what I want to put on, you know what I put on? Aventus. No, cereal! Cereal!
And it's always the best choice. Like, he'll come in smiling. Clearly, that's what he needed.
I mean, we watch Cheers at night. I should put on something whiskey-based, but I don't. The like tonic in this is gorgeous. The lavender is present. The sandalwood is here. Just not in a way that it's going to get in the way of your Fruit Loops adventure. And I think it's the perfect balance.
I would agree. There's nothing about this scent that I would change. And it was funny, when I tried not to smell the Fruit Loops and just smell as if it was anything in front of my nose, it was even more iconic of a scent, undeniable.
You can't. It's like smelling Sharp-Dressed Man and trying not to smell the green Irish tweed.
It's not going to work.
It just makes me happy. This is one of those scents that just makes you smile.
I was going to say that.
Great litmus test.
I think if you watch back on the camera, like, we have smiled the most in this one. And it's just, every time you take a whiff, you can't not be a little kid.
My teeth are dry.
I think this scent is actually better than us trying to get like a birthday cake scent.
Oh,
so,
100%.
Yeah?
Well, let's have a grown-up conversation. After the third bite of that super sugary frostingy birthday cake, you're kind of done. But
we need another bowl.
I rescue every single last Fruit Loop. So it's pretty simple, y'all. It's going to be your 10th birthday, and Nana and Grandpa are going to take you to the store to buy you whatever you want to eat and drink. You're going to load up on 2 liters of new Coke. And when you get to the breakfast cereal aisle, you're going to choose carefully. Do I want the one that smells like honey and nuts? Do I want the one that smells like crunch berries? Nope. You're going to pick the one that has the biggest prize inside, and you got your own.
So head over to nobleotter.com, where you'll find this and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Y'all, there is something to not allowing your spirit to grow too old on this planet. And this is some of the magic that makes sure that you are right where you need to be. As a nearly 50-year-old grown-up, I delight in this, and I delight in the fact that watching some of my brethren shave with these kind of soaps at the very beginning was so inspirational for our journey, because it meant that all of these inner children are still alive and loving this stuff. Y'all, the magic here is the lavender and the cedar, those things that balance out the absolute Fruit Loopy senses in this. And the Noble Otter base is so beautifully functional, y'all. It just makes my razor feel like an ice skater this winter across my chin. Thank you, Noble Otter, for this.
Welcome to Messages. So for our December giveaway, we wanted to give you a chance to win our collab that we have going on with Adopted Acres.
And y'all, it's our first collaboration, and it is based on the poem The Night Before Christmas. If you would like to be one of the absolute first to receive this, and I mean before they get released, send us an email here to wesetyou@thebarbershopduet.com to be considered for this giveaway, and check back here on January 1st when we have our Alexa choose our lucky winner on the show. And then check Adopted Acres website, because this is going to be one of their perennials.
Best of luck.
This is literally turning into like butter. Like if you accidentally whip your whipped cream too much, that's what this is becoming, which I think speaks to what an amazing base it is.
I know. I don't want to waste that. I feel like we need to hurry this up so one of us can go use it and shave. I'm so glad that you picked to go with your gut and get this to start off your birthday fun. It has all the wonderful nostalgic parts that you just need to have those warm fuzzies on your birthday.
And it is nice, while I don't mind sharing my birthday week with Jesus, it is nice to have a scent for just my birthday that isn't the Christmas trees, that isn't the Christmas holly, that is just for my birthday while I watch Pee-wee's Playhouse, and I love this. Thank you, Noble Otter, for being one of the artisans who truly nourish our inner children. We appreciate it, we notice it, and we will be back for more.
Yes, thank you for spending your birthday fun with us. I think we're off to a good start. We've got more episodes coming soon, so don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.